Ladies and gentlemen, in this video you can expect me to talk about FC Ramge, do some FC Ramge pose, talk about what characters he is good with. We will also go over some shop offer packs, that there's some new ones in the store, and I'll give my opinion on those. I will show you the skill animation of Ramge so you can know what it looks like when you have the character, as well as talk about a new event that came out today with the release of this character called The First Guardian that will have some goodies in it for you. Sit back and relax. Please do subscribe if you are not subscribed to the channel. Just check real quick and see if you are, because a lot of the people who watch my videos every day, because you can find me every single day easily if you watch me a lot, aren't subscribed. Please do hit that sub button. Here's the video for you, and I hope it is informative. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a fun Exos Heroes video, because today a new character came out, a new Dragon Emperor Knight by the name of Ramge. I hope I'm saying that right. FC Ramge is now out. We're going to be doing some polls to see if we can acquire him. But on top of that, we're also going to go over his kit a little bit and see if he's any good and if you yourself should go for him. So without further ado, the first thing I want to do here is actually take a look and just see what the skill previews are. So the passive here is just a basic attack. Let's see what it looks like. Kind of cool animation. The passive here cleanses damage over time. Okay, so it's a cleanse passive, and then he has the standard Dragon Emperor Knight passive of Dragon Cell, Wrath, etc. If you don't know what the cleanse passive does, essentially it's going to cleanse all your damage over time and debuff effects, and then it will give additional mana depending on if the person is 70% above or below 30%. You can see this on the top here. One additionally mana if the health of the target is 20% or less when triggered, or the health of the target is 70% more when triggered, you see? So you also get a little bit there. Other than that, it's just your standard dragon passive. If you look here, Touch of Light, this is what his first move looks like. Let's see. Oh my god, this is a kitty cat guy. Okay, people are gonna love this. And there's the move, 225% damage to one enemy, afflicts target with nullify health for 12 turns. Wow, and that cannot be removed. So for instance, Ramge versus Ramge, you can cleanse this passive from another FC Ramge, and then inflicts self-harm from the target if they're afflicted with the Fear of the Abyss, dealing 45% damage every turn for 5 turns. Okay, so we'll talk about Fear of the Abyss later. Now, moving on here, it is an AoE, deals 133% damage to all enemies, afflicts target with Nullify Heal for 16 turns, cannot be removed. That's AoE, so you're hitting people with a 16 turn unable to heal. That actually seems fairly good. Afflicts target with self-harm if the target is afflicted with Fear of the Abyss, dealing 25% damage every turn for 5 turns. Now, to be honest, dots aren't really very good in this current meta due to the way Dragon Scale works. You're kind of just stacking it. So dots aren't the best. In fact, dots are, but he does look good though, but dots are kind of bad to the point where I actually put a green set on my Anastasia in order for her to dot herself when she gets broken, due to the way the green set works when it gets broken, and that way she can continually keep the Dragon Scale passive up, so it's a little bit of a cheese there. His kit is probably looking like, to me, the Nullify Heal plus the Fear of Abyss is maybe a B team, I think, for PvP, and maybe the dots will do something for PvE. This guy seems like you might be able to skip him, to be honest. I think the cleanse is nice, but there's other characters that do cleanse. The damage isn't significant enough to the point that you're going to be able to really nuke through people. Granted, you apply the Nullify Heal. That might be important if we really come out with more Fear of the Abyss type of characters. Right now, our options are fairly limited. But we're going to pull for him regardless. We have 5k Zez here. He's the last Dragon Emperor, so we're going to take a shot at it here. And keep in mind that they do these strings, so if you don't pull for him, you see this one, they're doing the Rude Xeon string, which is Xeon Anastasia Baelish. I'm willing to bet that they're going to do another string after this one that has more of the Dragon Emperors in it for the people that are coming later into the game. I think that's what these are for. That's why they're delaying it, to get the next round of new players to pay out into the game. Now, with that being said, let's go on and... oh, no, we do not want to pull on that. That could have been very bad there. I've already got those characters. Let's go ahead and do our pose here. And wish me luck. It'd be nice if we can get right off the bat, and I can save my Zez here for a different time, a different string maybe. And if you're wondering how the banner rates work, The banner that it is for the character is 0.7% to pull, 0.70. Okay, it's not 7.5. So you have the highest chance, really, unless you're at a maximum string of creation. It's about the best chance in the game. Tantalus is pretty good. I'm actually glad I pulled him, and he has a lunar stone on that guy, so that means that's probably the one I'm going to build. I really like the lunar stones. It allows you, when you have a set, to heal for damage done. Not damage taken, it's actually a misprint in the game. There's a lot of typo misprints in the game. I'm going to need to do a video explaining all the gym sets, because the way they explain their gym sets are wrong, actually. Okay, so Pantalo is the only good pull out of that one here. We're going to move on. The other things is you get the MUs every time you do a pull, so you end up stacking those. It gets really, really expensive with the MUs, because you get down to, it's like a 10% chance at the very end. I'm like plus 11 on some of them, and it took millions and millions and millions of silver just per, I say silver, but it's actually gold. Kimbera, pull that guy a lot. He is father at this point. Man, I tell you, the background music is probably the hypest thing when you're pulling. It's like you're waiting for the sound effect. Marie's a pretty good character, actually, so I'm happy that I've pulled her. She's going to be a transcend for me. And it looks like we did an Exos Pass mission there. So 2 pulls down. We still have a little bit over 3,000 says. Still got a chance here. We could get one of them. He seems like a character that you probably don't need to fuse. If you didn't know, putting 2 of the fake cores together, you fuse them, and that will almost double the stats of the first fake core. It gives you like an additional crit hit and everything, and it's actually a massive bump up for the first fusion of a core. Now, this guy is probably not someone I'm going to worry about diffusing for, as he's not like a primary damage dealer. I'm not really worried about boosting his stats a whole bunch. It seems like I'm mostly worried about cleansing the people on my team with him and applying Nullify Heal to pair with the Fear of the Abyss characters. I think that's kind of where we're going here. It'll give me an excuse to use Shufraken, you know. I'm a big fan of Shufraken, and he might actually have a little bit of a place now with Ramge. Here we go. Can we get it here? Oh, come on now. Give it to us so we can test him out. Would be lovely. Are you guys going to go for? I'm kind of curious on what the community in Exos is going to do. If you guys are going to go for it, let me know. It's probably, unless you have FC Shufraken, it might be. Oh, look at this character. Hello there. It might be a character you could skip out on. You know, what is kind of nice is in an FC Shufraken team, now you have a Dragon Scale passive for that type of team. But again, there's so many Dragon Emperors, I could really throw in any of them in there. You don't really need this guy, but he will pair nice with Shufraken, so there's that going. We'll have to do that combo synergy. I think one of the videos I'm going to do next is going to end up being like synergies, dual synergies. A lot of people were asking, can you tell me what characters go good with what characters, things of that nature. So that's something we could definitely do. Okay, so let's click the button or something here. Let's try to get a little lock, man. What's going on here? Like, you know, shamalama ding dong. There. We did some kind of weird thing, and now hopefully we'll actually get something good. By the way, like the video, subscribe to the video, all that stuff. You know what's interesting? If I've seen in the videos, if I don't mention subscribing at all, I'll get like no sub, maybe 5 subs or something. And when I'm like, hey guys, would you please sub? I'll get like 30 or 40, which means people are really nice. That means you guys actually will sub. It's just, you know, you forget or whatever. Pretty crazy, actually. Like, the Exos community, I got more subs from the Exos Hero community than like almost anything else quickly. It's insane how many subs came in per video in the beginning. Really, I mean, I guess there's not many people making content on this game is what I think it is. There's just, I mean, there's Kyr Mobile, and he's like the only other guy. FG3000 kind of does some fun content, but Kyr Mobile is like the only other guy out there that I've seen consistently pumping out like in detail guides and stuff. He has a good job. He has a good dragon guide you guys should check out. Okay, come on now. It's about time. It's about time. Any moment now. I don't want to pity pull this guy, you know what I mean? There's a transcend. I don't want to pity pull this guy, so. I would like to get him halfway through, so I don't. I just don't want to spend money on him. I don't think he's worth spending money on. Rather just use the Zez that I already have.
What a stupid, easy...
Monica. I think it's interesting that most of their capes are like these weird daggers hanging. You know what I mean? Like even FC Ramge has like their cape is not really a cape. Their capes are like a bunch of lines. I wonder if their seamstress forgot you're supposed to sew all those together to make one. See, there's a cape. Now that was a real cape, you know. Okay, well, boys, we got one more poll here. One time, no whammies. This is it. I mean, if this ain't gonna do it, I don't know. We'll have to see if we can get a couple hundred more Zez from another way. Come on now.
It was a good fight.
Come on. One last chance, right here. This is the one. Right here, this is the one. Come on, Line Games. Let's go, right there. Oh. Feels bad, man. Okay. Cernando. All right. There we go. Receive our bonuses. Okay, no lucky there. Okay, that's where we're at. I'm going to go and get another 150 Zez on my live stream, I think, and we'll try another poll. But for now, I think that's where we're at. It says there's new shop offers. I'm just going to see if there is, in fact, anything. Okay, there's new shop offers. Let's go ahead and go through these. What is this? Skyhawk Circo. Circo used to grant new power the heroes attainable by... Oh, these are exploration ones, so it's Levy Stones? And they're circles? That's weird. I don't like that. I don't... Levy Stones are not where... Okay, so what can we get out of those, though? Levy Stones are not that valuable. I don't think paying diamonds for that is a good idea at all. Okay, so where can we get something interesting from? I don't really see where it's telling us we can get something good from those. I think those offers are going to be a hard pass for me. I think I wouldn't buy Levy Stones at all. And the last thing I want to do is I want to show you guys here the person that FC Ramge, if you do pull him, is going to be paired best with. It is, in fact, going to be FC Shifrakin here. Where is it? Scroll down. I'm going to find him real quick. There he is. Okay, so check this out. This is why he works with our boy. I'll show you his passive here. Fear of the Abyss. Adds fears and marks enemies with defense lower than you. If the targets have 10% less health at the end of the turn, or 10% or less health, deals 65 damage to all enemies in the same row. It's kind of like an AoE version of the final blow that like the assassins have. And so you mark people with lower defense, you stack this guy with high defensive stuff, he marks the other people, then you bring the characters that mess around with Fear of the Abyss. That's basically how that works, okay? Also, here's an event progress, which this is new, so I'm going to take a quick peek at this myself here. I have no idea what this is. One lazy afternoon, okay. Oh, I see. Okay, it's another one of these. You break the Guardian Stunk. This is kind of like FC Garf, and then we're going to have a shop. You know, I really like these events. These are a good event. What do we get here? Desert Treasure Hunter. Okay, so you get like just a fun skin for... That's just a skin for Cybele, I believe. Or who is this? Oh, Gale. Okay, it's just a skin for Gale. So that doesn't actually change the character here. Let's look what the step-up rewards are. Looks like we're Fate Armor Craft. Oh, Fate Weapon. That's a big deal. Shelter of Avarice and then some Spirit Sanctum. So not that insane of rewards, but you definitely want to try to get... I mean, oh, these are cool. So they have passes. So that's nice. We're going to get more passes for that. And then you can get the normal standard rewards up here. Pretty good event. I like these ones a lot. It doesn't really cost you too much. It's just Levy Stones. You can do these and you can buy out what you need. The exploration's still very valuable, so make sure you're doing your explorations afterwards, but I think the event's pretty cool. Okay, so there's not too much more to talk about, so I'm not trying to like milk this video any longer. I think that would do it. Let me know, guys, what you liked best about this video, and please do subscribe if you have not already so you can see more videos like this one. I appreciate your time, and have a fantastic day. Also, watch another one of my videos. I will put it here. Goodbye.